Hi everyone, welcome back to iQuanta's YouTube classroom. And first things first, I want to apologize for the last class because वो मैंने 15-20 minutes कहा था and it actually got stretched and it was around 50 minutes, which is fine, right? I was talking a lot, okay? Anyway, all right. So let's do today's words. This is video number 2. Vocab series A to Z, and today we'll be learning B words, and before that we'll learn some words जो कि पहले हमारे बहुत सारे passages में देखे गए हैं, like they are highly repetitive words. So let's learn those words first, क्योंकि हो सकता है ना पहले आए हैं एग्जाम में तो अभी भी आएंगे, right? Okay, चलो let's begin. Welcome back. Let's fly, find the leader within ourselves. Vocab series A to Z. Why vocabulary? You guys know it because obviously बात है, अगर VARC कर रहे हैं तो comprehension ज़रूरी है, तो vocab भी ज़रूरी है, क्योंकि एक sentence लिखा है जिसमें एक शब्द लिखा है जिसका मतलब हमको नहीं पता है तो गड़बड़ हो जाएगी, right? तो ज़रूरी है, मतलब obvious सी बात है ना कि अगर अंदर से बिखरे हुए हैं हम तो बाहर से खुद को संवारने का क्या फ़ायदा है ना. तो अंदर से बिखरे हो तो अंदर से संभालो, ध्यान रखो, अपना ध्यान करो, ध्यान में बैठो कई देर, जितना देर भी 5 मिनट 10 मिनट बैठ सकते हो, क्या जो भी है. Why do I talk about this? Why? Because I want you guys to meditate. You guys are going to give an aptitude exam. You need it. Okay? Alright, physical activity, mental activity, very important. Okay, so first word that we are going to learn today is, and which is seen a lot of times, is pragmatic. Pragmatic. Okay, so pragmatic basically is when you have to deal with a problem in a practical manner. You choose to deal with that problem in a practical manner, or basically dealing with a problem or any situation in a practical manner or realistic manner. That's pragmatic, rather than believing in theories, believing in ideals or something like that. You work practically, right? So let's take a sentence for that. Okay, so instead of instead of following rigid schedule, my students decided to work pragmatically, and they did score well. Okay, let's see कि आप pragmatic approach रख के कितना और कुछ अच्छा कर सकते हैं. Because obviously don't clock in the just clock in the study hours and everything. Focus on pragmatic approach, focus on logical approach, focus on practical approach. That would be better. So sentence batate batate I just give you a message, right? Second word can be conundrum. Conundrum. So conundrum basically is a confusing or difficult situation or difficult problem. Confusing problem sometimes happens ना कि दो चीज़ें हैं, दो options हैं, क्या select करें, right? Okay, so one more example we can take. For example, deciding whether to take LRDI sets or not was a real time conundrum while solving the mock. Okay, let's do it like that. LRDI is one section that I am scared of. QA is also one of them, but LRDI is like more scary for me. All right. Okay. Next word could be scrutinize. Scrutinizing, to scrutinize is to examine everything. Examine everything very carefully, in detail. When you look at everything, when you analyze it, examine it, that's scrutinize. Now you make a sentence for scrutinize. Write these words also in your vocab diary. I am sure that you have your vocab diary in your hands with a pencil or a pen whatever feels good for you. I like using pencils because they are more natural, right? Okay, all right, let's okay, is my mic working? Yes, it is. All right, let's begin with the B words. So all right, so we have words like benefactor, benevolent, beneficent, beneficiary, beneficial, benign, benediction. Now, all of these words are, they have the same root word, which is bene. Bene. We see also, right? Bene, 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 right? It means well, well or good. Well or good, like it has positive, all of these words have a positive meaning, like they're related to kindness, they're related to charity, they're related to, you know, something favorable. Okay, all of these words. So let's look at word number 1, and that is benefactor. Now benefactor here is a noun. Okay, factor. Now this factor has come from facere, okay, which means to do. So benefactor is somebody who, you know, does good or who provides good. That's a benefactor, right? So a person who gives help or money to a person or cause. Sentence: the school was built with funds from an anonymous benefactor. If you guys become rich, if you guys study, get a good job, start your own business, and you become, you know, rich, like filthy rich or even rich, don't forget to dan, right? Don't forget to you know, donate money. That's good to do that, right? Okay. Other forms can be benefactress, which means female form. It's a female form. It is rarely used क्योंकि हम बोलते हैं ना कि वो एक दानी है, तो दानी is like a natural, it's a neutral word. So दानेंद्री है ऐसा नहीं बोला जाता है. So benefactor can be used for both. Okay. Synonym can be donor, sponsor, patron, supporter, opponent, antagonist, exploiter are the antonyms. Now always remember that these do not have exact opposite meaning or exact same meaning. They are similar meaning words. Okay? Synonyms. Alright, next word is benevolent. Benevolent is an adjective. It's an adjective. For example, I tell you to describe yourself. Okay? So you can actually write, I am benevolent Bhavya, right? For example, I write, I am empathetic Jyoti, right? So adjective आप किसी इंसान को डिस्क्राइब करने के लिए, उसकी क्वालिटी को डिस्क्राइब करने के लिए एडजेक्टिव लगाया जाता है. ठीक है? So it is well meaning and kindly, showing goodwill. Somebody who shows goodwill is a benevolent person. She had a benevolent smile that put everyone at ease. Other forms can be benevolence, benevolently, noun and adverb. Synonyms can be kind, generous, compassionate, caring. Antonyms: malevolent, malevolent. Okay, malevolent. So mal is basically, it's also a root word. So mal is always bad. It's like bad or evil. Okay? Malfunctioning, malnutrition, right? Malintentions, like that. Okay? Unkind, harsh, cruel. Beneficent, again an adjective, doing or producing good, especially through acts of kindness or charity, right? I told you everything in these words is related to charity, it's related to kindness, it's related to you know, providing basically, right, in a favorable way for other people. All right, take care. The beneficent ruler was loved for his fair and generous governance. Other forms can be beneficence, beneficently, noun and adverb. Charitable, kind, altruist or altruistic, sorry, humanitarian. So now if you have learned, if you've read this word power made easy, then you must have read in detail about this word called altruist, right? Okay, antonym, malicious, again mal, you see, somebody who's full of bad intentions, selfish, harmful. All right, moving on. Next word is beneficiary. Beneficiary is a noun, a person who receives something good, especially money or help for someone. जैसे कि बैंक में beneficiary होता है, ठीक है? He was the sole beneficiary of his grandfather's will. Oh my God, I want to be the sole beneficiary of my grandmother's will. Anyway, no, I am not greedy. I am not greedy. I am just a positive person, okay? I just hope for the best. Anyway, okay. Beneficiaries, I'm so sorry, can be it's a plural form, like multiple people, right? Synonyms can be recipient, heir, legatee, inheritor, donor, benefactor. I'm so sorry, I'm getting a call and it's an unknown number. I'll have to answer it. Sorry. Hello? Hello? Yes? Hello? Okay, anyway. Antonym can be donor, benefactor, giver. I am not answering this call now. Alright. Next, beneficial is an adjective producing good or helpful results. Advantages. Now you see, beneficiary is a person who receives good. Beneficent is somebody who is doing or doing good things, who's being kind. Benevolent is again well-meaning, kindly, showing goodwill. Benefactor is a good person, right? I'm so sorry, one second. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, who's this? Hi, actually I am in my class. I'll just call you back, okay? Alright. Okay. Okay, a friend bought a new number. Okay. Alright, so a beneficial. Let's see, beneficiary, beneficial. So difference थोड़े से हैं. Now you see all these words are synonyms, right? Synonyms. Beneficiary को हटा दो. All these words are synonyms. ठीक है? Beneficial, reducing good or helpful results, right? Beneficial, something is beneficial for you. For example, giving marks is beneficial for you. Seeing this video is beneficial for you. Solving one RC every day is beneficial for you. Solving para summaries is beneficial for you. Reading articles is beneficial for you. Okay, so there's this video on iQuanta's page that how to read Aeon articles by Shabana ma'am. Amazing video. देखो उसको जाके and you'll actually understand कि कैसे पढ़ना है हमको. उन्होंने बहुत अच्छा वीडियो बनाया है, वो देखो, ठीक है? और भी iQuanta पे LRDI, Quants, everything, बहुत सारी चीज़ों के वीडियोज़ है, हर चीज़ की सीरीज़ चल रही है, वहाँ पे जाके देख सकते हो आप लोग. आई एम सो सॉरी, LR और QA का मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा आइडिया नहीं है, बट आई सी दैट देयर आर मेनी वीडियोज़ दैट विल एक्चुअली हेल्प यू. ठीक है? Even if you are not taking those personal classes, you can watch all these videos and you will be good to go. Alright, sentence, regular exercise is beneficial to your overall health. Other form can be beneficially or beneficiality. It's a rare noun form. Synonyms can be helpful, useful, advantageous, valuable. Harmful, detrimental, damaging are the antonyms. Benediction, okay, a blessing or expression of good wishes. ठीक है? अभी अपन ने क्या क्या पढ़ा? हमने ये देखा कि everything good that is happening, good receive कर रहा है, benefits हैं. Now we are studying benediction, reading, learning, benediction. A blessing or expression of good wishes. Sentence, the priest ended the ceremony with a heartfelt benediction. So it's a noun, right? Benedictory is an adjective. Synonyms can be blessings, prayer, invocation, grace. Antonyms can be curse, malediction, condemnation. You see, mal, everywhere. Anything bad, anything negative, mal is the word, right? So now if you'll see mal anywhere, you'll know. See, mall is a different thing, okay? MALL. But uske alawa, if you see, so all the words are kind of negative and bad. Benign, right? Benign, gentle. If somebody is being benign, or somebody is being, there are multiple pronunciations, okay? We'll call it benign. So if somebody is being benign, that means they are being kind, gentle, not harmful, especially in medical or personality context. Sentence, so I'm so sorry. So a benign medicine is a medicine that's gentle. It's not harsh or a hard medicine. Sentence, the tumor was diagnosed as benign, which means it was like not harmful, which was a relief. Benignity, benignly, adverb and noun. It's an adjective, remember. Harmless, gentle, kind, mild, and again antonyms. Malignant, malignant, harmful, harsh, severe. So everywhere, you see. Alright, next words are bellicose, bellicose, belligerent, rebel, Bellona. Alright, okay, let's see. Bellicose is an adjective. It is inclined to fight or argue, aggressive, or in a warlike nature. Somebody who has this aggressive nature, that is bellicose. His bellicose attitude made it difficult to have a peaceful discussion. Right, let me. Alright, yes. So, okay, so they have a root word. I'm so sorry, I forgot to tell. It's bell, right? Or what are the words? Let me first see. Bell, belligerent, yes. The root word is bell or B-E-L. So all of these are related to fight, argument. Okay? Argument, so sorry. Other forms can be bellicosity, which is a noun, a tendency towards aggression, right? Somebody can have a tendency towards aggression. I know that's dark, but yes, it is true. Aggressive, combative, quarrelsome, quarrel. When you quarrel with somebody, that's when you argue with somebody. Hostile, hostile is unfriendly. Unfriendly. Peaceful, calm, easygoing, pacifist are the antonyms. There can be more, for example, tranquil is one of the words. Okay? Alright. Belligerent. Belligerent again is an adjective, but it's also a noun. Now, adjective, hostile, aggressive meaning, the adjective meaning is hostile and aggressive. Hostile is unfriendly. Noun meaning is a person or a country engaged in war or conflict, right? Person matlab terrorist, criminals, right? Adjective form ka sentence can be the belligerent tone of the speaker escalated the conflict, and noun form, the two belligerents. Now these people who are like belligerent, so the two belligerents signed a ceasefire agreement. Like two people, maybe the two people who are fighting or the two countries. For example, recently India and Pakistan got into a war, right? If you remember Operation Sindoor. So these two belligerents actually signed a ceasefire agreement, which they did not follow. Like Pakistan did not follow, something like that. Anyway, okay. Other forms can be belligerently, belligerence, noun and adverb. ज़रूरी नहीं है कि आपको ये याद करना हो कि noun है, adverb है, क्योंकि आप कई बार words को पढ़ के समझ जाते हो कि whether it's a noun, whether it's an adjective, right? But if you want to write it, do write it. जितने notes बनाओगे उतना अच्छा है. See, it will always help you. You might throw away your VARCK other notes and everything, but you wouldn't throw away this vocabulary diary. You can actually keep it for your children or your siblings, right? Your younger siblings. You can give it to them. We give money, we give gifts and everything. Why can't we just give a notebook which has a lot of words, right? Okay, so synonyms: antagonistic, hostile, warlike, confrontational, friendly, cooperative, peaceful and diplomatic are the antonyms. So diplomatic, not exactly, but belligerent people are there, like, you know, straight away into the fight. But a diplomat wouldn't just jump into a fight like that, है ना? So a diplomatic person will actually think before taking stupid steps, right? And they will come to a conclusion which will be helpful for everybody. Okay. Now rebel. Now rebel, you know, you must have heard this word rebellion. Rebellion. Once I was very young, and when I got to know about this word, if you remember this this celebrity, Instagram celebrity, Rebel Kid. So उन्होंने तो अभी कुछ 4 साल पहले शायद रखा होगा, but when very first time when I got to know about this word rebel, I really wanted to be a rebel. I think everybody wants to be a rebel, but I could not become a rebel anyhow. I just smile and tell people what I want, and I just get it. Especially my family members, they just know that I'm that kind of a child ki I will not fight, I will not argue, I'll just, you know, say and smile. Alright, वो होता है ना मीठे से बच्चे, not okay, anyway. Alright, to resist authority or control. I am being too frank, as a teacher. I'm being very so it's good to be friendly, but remember that we are not friends, right? So yeah, we are friendly, but we are not friends. Alright, verb to resist authority or control. Noun form, a person who opposes or fights against a government or control, not particularly just a government, but anybody. This rebel are basically obstinate. They are not submissive. Obstinate. Now what is obstinate? Obstinate is somebody who is not like willing to change, or obstinate is somebody, an obstinate child is somebody who will not listen to you. If they want to do something, they will do it, no matter what. And a submissive child person whatsoever is someone who is, you know, ready to obey, ready to give you control. That's submissive. Okay. Alright, well, the citizens begin to rebel against the oppressive regime. Noun can be the rebels planned. So these people are called rebels here. Okay. And here rebel is used as a verb, as an activity, right? Planned a secret attack on the capital. So these are the other forms: rebellion, rebellious, rebelliously, revolt, recite, rise up, insurgent are the synonyms. Obey, confront, loyalist and submissive. See, submissive. Okay. Alright, next word is Bellona. It's a proper noun. Roman god of war, often was associated with Mars and the god of war. Mars बोलता है ना मंगल भारी चल रहा है. Recently only I heard it. A child I have a park in front of my house. So there was a child playing, and he fell. So when he fell, he got himself hurt, injured everywhere, knees, elbows and everywhere. So her mother slapped him, and said तेरा मंगल भारी चल रहा है, and then slapped him again. So वो बेचारा ऑलरेडी गिरा, उसका मंगल पहले ही भारी कर रहा है, थप्पड़ लगा कि आपने और भारी कर दिया उसका मंगल. So मार्स को उससे रिलेट किया जाता है, ठीक है. अगर मंगल अच्छा होता है तो अच्छा होता है आपके साथ, मंगल भारी होता है तो सब खराब होता है. आई एम नॉट लाफिंग, इट एक्चुअली इज ट्रू. आई तो बिलीव इन ऑल दीज थिंग्स. आई बिलीव इन नजर ऑल्सो. ओके. In Roman mythology, Bellona was worshipped as the goddess of war and destructions. This is a sentence. We don't know, obviously. Now, other forms, there are no other forms, no common other forms. Goddess of war, war deity, goddess of peace and pacifism are the antonyms. It is so obvious. जैसे कि आपने एक वर्ड सुना होगा प्लूटो, राइट. प्लूटो. आपने एक वर्ड सुना होगा प्लूटोक्रेसी, ठीक है. सो प्लूटो जो है, अच्छा देखो, क्रेसी इज बेसिकली रिलेटेड टू रूल. हमने एक वर्ड सुना है डेमोक्रेसी, ठीक है. डेमोक्रेसी. अब डेमो इज रिलेटेड टू a root word demo which means public, people, ठीक है. So democracy is what? Rule of people, by the people, of the people, for the people, ठीक है. अब क्रेसी रूल है, प्लूटोक्रेसी, दैट मीन्स अब क्रेसी आपको दिख रहा है, मतलब रूल तो है ही है, राइट. सो प्लूटो इज द रोमन गॉड ऑफ वेल्थ, ठीक है. सो अब प्लूटोक्रेसी, wealth, Pluto is wealth, क्रेसी is rule. That means plutocracy is something, मतलब किसी भी अमीर इंसान का या किसी भी अमीर का रूल, राइट. द रूल ऑफ द वेल्थी इज प्लूटोक्रेसी. तो जैसे कि ये रोमन गॉड ऑफ वॉर हैं बेल्लोना, वैसे ही प्लूटो एक रोमन गॉड है ऑफ वेल्थ. सो इस तरीके से भी वर्ड्स बनते हैं, राइट. प्लूटोक्रेसी इज एन एक्चुअल वर्ड, राइट. ओके. Now, next words are bursar, bursary, reimburse, disburse. So, इसमें से I guess reimburse and disburse तो आपने definitely सुना ही होगा. So, bursar, bursary, reimburse, इनका जो root word है, it is burse. It is burse. It is a Latin root word, ठीक है. जैसे कि बर्सा बेसिकली इज इट्स अ पर्स, ठीक है. और अ पाउच ऑफ मनी, राइट. सो इफ यू वांट यू कैन राइट बर्स और बर्सा, राइट. पर्स और पाउच ऑफ मनी. नाउ व्हेन वी सी बर्स, ठीक है. सो अपने को पता है कि इट इज गोइंग टू बी रिलेटेड टू बी इट्स गोइंग टू बी रिलेटेड टू मनी, राइट. पैसे से, धन से रिलेटेड होने वाला है. नाउ लेट्स सी. नाउ सी बर्सर, I'll tell you, actually is literally is related to the keeper of money, ठीक है. the keeper of purse, that's a bursar. So now think of it as a purser. Now purser literally means a person with the purse, okay. So purser and bursar, you can like relate it. So bursar is, alright, so a person who manages the financial affairs of schools, management or university. So literally it means that a person who has a purse and he's the keeper of that purse. So basically financial school ka purse, college ka purse, university ka purse, whoever is managing the finances is a bursar, ठीक है. The bursar is responsible for collecting tuition and issuing refunds. Other forms can be bursarial, it's an adjective and it is related to bursar. Synonyms can be treasurer, financial officer, accountant. Debtor, student can be antonyms. Context में आप इसको use करेंगे, you know, हो सकता है, because a student is basically somebody who is at the age this person cannot keep the money, right? So I think debtor is fine, student को तो हटा ही दो, मतलब क्यों, मतलब ऐसे नहीं होता है हमेशा. Okay, all right. Bursary. Bursary is a noun, a scholarship or financial grant given to a student based on need or merit. She received a bursary to help pay for her college tuition. Now, bursaries, like it's plural form, grant, scholarship, financial aid, stipend. Stipend, nice word. Stipend, internship करते हो आप, stipend मिलता है, it's that. Loan, tuition fee, repayment, obligation are the antonyms for the same. Alright, reimburse. Reimburse is to pay back money that someone has spent or lost. For example, if you are working for someone, if you are working in a company and you, make some expenses which are related to the company, so the company reimburses the money, right? So that is called reimbursement. Noun. Reimbursable is an adjective. Reimbursable money, reimbursable expense, right? The company agreed to reimburse travel expense. Why do they want to agree? Company naturally gives travel expense. अच्छे होते हैं ये लोग यार. Okay, anyway. Synonyms can be repay, refund, compensate, return. Antonyms: charge, withhold, and defraud. So basically re, अगर हम इसको break down करें, so re का मतलब है again, ठीक है, and burse का मतलब है purse, ठीक है, that means money returns to your purse again, okay, so it refills the purse. Next, disburse is to pay out money, especially from a fund or account. Now you must have heard in a meeting or in a class or something, you must have heard your teachers, bosses use disburse, that after the meeting is done or after the class is completed, they say disburse. तो ज़रूरी नहीं है that you pay out the money, but disburse is just you guys can leave. It's like that also. So the charity disbursed the donations to families in need. Disbursement is a noun. Disbursing present participle है. Now synonyms can be pay out, allocate, distribute, expend. Antonyms: withhold, collect, hoard, retain. Now next words, only next 3 words are left, I guess. I'm not sure. All right. Okay, one. What is dis? Dis is basically this is a prefix, right? So dis means it means away. Okay, it means away, right? Distance, basically. Distance. Okay, and layout can also be the synonym, and scatter can also be a synonym. Anyway, now brevity, abbreviate, and brief have the same root word called brevi. Brevis, which means short. It means short. Short time, short length. It can be short length, short form. Yes, short form, length. So now you know that everything in these words is going to be related to short form, time, length. Let's see. All right, brevity is a noun, the quality of being short, concise, or brief, especially in speech or writing. It can also be used for people. Okay, the professor appreciated the brevity of the students' presentation, which means it was short, it was concise, it was brief, and it was like, it was nice, it was precise. Other forms can be verb, adjectives, like no common verbs, no adjectives, nothing, but it comes from brief. ठीक है, it comes from brief. Here it's a noun. Conciseness, shortness, succinctness, compactness, lengthiness, verbosity, wordiness. So verbose is basically when you use like more words than required. That's verbose. तब इतने शब्दों की ज़रूरत नहीं थी जितने तुमने यूज़ किए, बिना उसके भी चल ही जाता. Types. Now abbreviate, to shorten a word, phrase or text. जैसे कि abbreviation. Abbreviation is a noun. For example, OOTD, OOTD, BTW. और क्या होता है, इतना ही पता है मुझे तो स्लैंग वाले, लाइक बाय द वे, आउटफिट ऑफ द डे. देन देयर स्कूबा, स्कूबा डाइविंग, scuba. Scuba is self-contained underwater breathing apparatus. That's scuba. So scuba, and laser, you must have heard laser. It's not a word, it's an abbreviation. NASA, NASA तो अपने को पता ही है खैर, NASA, right? All of these are what? Abbreviations. Radar is an abbreviation. मतलब कि हर वर्ड के जैसे सेल्फ कंटेन्ड अंडर वाटर, सो सेल्फ से एस उठाया, कंटेन से सी उठाया, लाइक दैट, राइट? ओके, सो वी ऑफन एब्रिविएट डॉक्टर एज DR, DR, doctor, architect, AR, like that. Synonyms can be shortened, condense, contract, truncate, expand, elongate are the antonyms. Brief, brief is basically what? Concise. ये तो अपने को पता ही है, पीछे ही हमने पढ़ लिया. So brief is, it's also a type of what do I say, and it's basically an undergarment also. Brief is also an undergarment. So yes, for basically used for swimming, I guess, I'm not sure. So yep. So adjective, noun, verb, तीनों हो सकते हैं ये. Short in time or length, a summary or short written document. Noun. Verb, to give essential or short information. बोलते हैं ना, please brief me on that, right? Like that. These are the sentences. Let's keep the meeting brief. The lawyer prepared a brief for the court, which means a summary, short written document. She briefed the team before the event started. Short information, essential information दे दी उसने, ठीक है? These are the other forms. Short, concise and limited are the synonyms. Antonyms can be long, extended and lengthy, ठीक है? Sure. Okay, we have 3 more words. And I like these words, so I think we should do them. Barometer, barrage and baritone. Baritone is one of the favorite words. I like them because my mentor told me that there's something like baritone. I did not know that baritone is a word. Okay? Alright, now these words have a root called baros, barrow and bar. Now baros is a Greek, this is a Latin and this is a French. French. हाँ, मुझे पता है, ये जानने की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है तुमको, ठीक है? So now इसका मतलब क्या होता है ये तो जानना है ना. Weight, भार और pressure, ठीक है? So now words that have these roots will always have, maybe force, maybe resistance, pressure. They will be related to this. Now let's see. Barometer, a scientific instrument used to measure atmospheric pressure. Now there's pressure, right? Figuratively, something that indicates change of trends. ठीक है? Figuratively उसको कह सकते हैं, not literally, figuratively. Barometer को हम कह सकते हैं कि this thing was the barometer of changing Indian cinema or changing trends in Indian cinema or whatsoever. Okay. Sentence: the following barometer signaled an approaching storm. Obviously it will do that. Barometric, barometrically, adverb, adjectives and all that. Synonyms can be pressure, literal way में, indicator, gauge, measure, again figurative way में. Figurative way में misindicator and false sign in a contextual way. Barrage, a concentrated artillery bombardment over a wide area, a rapid or overwhelming outpouring of something, questions, criticism, feelings, right? So barrage is that, बहुत, you know, किसी चीज़ का bombardment. So to bombard someone with something, ये हो गया verb. It is a verb. The city endured a heavy barrage of missiles. दाग दी गई उसके ऊपर, क्या missiles दाग दी गई, like that. Reporters barged the minister with questions. Barraging is a present participle. Bombardment, attack, onslaught, deluge. Trickle, pause, retreat and silence. And here is my favorite word, which is baritone. A male singing voice between tenor and brass. Baritone से याद रखो अमिताभ बच्चन जी. उनकी जो आवाज़ है, it is a baritone voice, right? Relating adjective form में relating to the baritone voice or range. Noun way में a male singing between tenor and brass, a person who sings with such a voice, you know, बहुत भारी जैसे I don't remember the singer's name, but if you know this song Khali Khali from Panchayat 3 or 2, I guess, I'm not sure, but Khali Khali, it's a very nice, very beautiful song. Khali Khali sa hai. If you're too sad for the world, just listen to this song, it's too nice. Okay, the baritone performed a powerful solo in the opera. So this male, you know, this male who has a, you know, singing voice performed a powerful solo. He sang in a deep baritone voice. Adjective form में. Baritonist, noun, used in a rare, used rarely, a person who sings baritone. ठीक है? Deep voice, low pitched, male singer, soprano and tenor can be the antonyms in the musical vocal context. Alright, these were our last 3 words. Congratulations that we came so far. You can always, you know, speed up and watch these sessions, because these are vocabulary sessions, helpful for you, and you can just quickly watch them in 15-20 minutes, make your notes and you will be good to go. Alright, so we learned so many words today, then we'll be learning C words in the next session. All the best. If you have any questions, anything to say, you can comment down in the chat box and we'll get back to you. Alright, okay, bye bye.